Hi everyone, my name is Shoshana Levie and I'm a staff clinician at the Center for Anxiety. I wanted to give a brief introduction to a therapeutic tool called the vulnerability cycle. The vulnerability cycle was originally created by Michelle Shankman and Mona Fishbane specifically for couples therapy. However, I have found that it's a useful tool for understanding difficulties in any interpersonal relationship. Oftentimes, when couples or families come for therapy, they're focused on what the other has done wrong or how unreasonable the other person is being. However, in most cases, the impasse is not due to only one individual. The vulnerability cycle helps us to look at the different patterns of communication that may be stressed and also helps us to develop more empathy and understanding both for ourselves and the other person. We're going to look at an example really quickly. So this is the vulnerability cycle of a heterosexual married couple, John and Sarah. When we look at John, we see that when he was younger, he had the experience of always being compared to his older brother, to constantly being told that he is a failure, that he will not amount to anything, and that he's not trying hard enough. When he was younger, he would solve this issue by going to his room and withdrawing. At that point in his life, this survival skill served him well. We then take a look at Sarah, who was abandoned by her father when she was about 6 years old. Sarah always held the belief that if she had been better, her father would not have abandoned her specifically. She developed the survival skill of holding loved ones close. She is what we would colloquially call a people pleaser. She always wants to do for others, thinking that if she's the best she can be, that people won't leave her. Now, imagine that one day John gets criticized at work. He's yelled at by his boss. He comes home, and his survival strategy is to spend some time by himself. He wants to relax, watch TV, whatever it may be. So he comes in, and Sarah immediately is talking about their day, wants to know how things are going, wants to have dinner together. And John says, you know what, I need 10 minutes. Just leave me alone for 10 minutes. His survival strategy to withdraw is now about to trigger her survival strategy of wanting to hold people close and being worried about abandonment. So she's like, no, that's okay. I'll come with you. We'll sit, we'll watch TV. We won't talk about anything. And he says, no, I need 5 minutes by myself. Leave me alone. And he ends up becoming triggered. Maybe he gets angry at a certain point. Leave me alone for the love of God. Which ends up in turn only stressing Sarah out more and causing her survival strategy to be triggered again and again, where she tries to keep being close to John, and her vulnerability of being abandoned is coming out and causing her to become extremely anxious, especially due to John's anger. So, having a better understanding of your vulnerabilities and survival skills can help you figure out why you're reacting so strongly to certain situations, and can also help you have more empathy when recognizing that a reaction may be coming from a vulnerability that you hold from past experiences. It can also help you have more empathy for others, recognizing that they too have these survival strategies and vulnerabilities. While this very brief overview cannot replace the value of couples or family therapy, I hope that it has been informative and that it has provided you with some food for thought. Thanks so much.